remember my dad doing when I was little. We'd be in a pizza place, and like if young guys were cursing, he'd go over and be like, "You guys keep that down, huh?
Yeah.
Have some respect." And he'd do it like
young
constantly.
white guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You don't hit a black guy with that.
To be fair, my dad's he would drive through Chester, and if he saw a young black kid with his pants down, he'd be like, "Hey, pull your goddamn pants up." They'd be like, "Fuck you, dude." Yeah, my dad was pretty equal with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's
it is
easy from the
ridiculous.
car, though.
Oh, for sure.
That's not at the diner.
Yeah.
That's not in person.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty fucking brave in a car.
That's true.
I'll yell out some hate.
Do you?
You've seen it.
Well, I mean, yeah, my
Check
dad was
your
just trying to.
Well,
My dad was just going for
I know you're not that
Cosby
brave
angle.
as a passenger in a car.
What's that?
I know you're not that brave as a passenger in a car.
What happened?
Well, Shane made me give up a spot to this dickhead. So we were coming into Philly, and there was this parking spot. We were trying to go to an open mic, and there was a parking spot on a night when it's difficult to get parking spots on Sansom Street, right?
Oh, God.
Beautiful,
It's giving me
beautiful parking
anxiety
spot.
right now.
Even Shane, who can't parallel park, could have parked in this parking spot, right?
Uh-huh.
So I go to park, and there's this guy standing there. He's wearing like brown loafers, tight skinny jeans, like a cool like athletic jacket, but for fashion, you know,
Yeah.
like a wealthy white guy. And he's got this look on his face. He's just shaking his head, looking at me like nah, nah. And I didn't like the way he was doing that. It was like he was trying to intimidate
Yeah,
me
there
a
was an
little
old
bit.
woman in the restaurant, and they were trying to park their car in front of the
See this shit?
restaurant
You see this
so
shit?
that the
We
elderly
did not know
woman
that.
could get in the
We
car.
did not know
did
that.
know that
We
once
did-
he said it.
And when he said it, I was like, okay. When he said it, I
You
said
sure?
okay. But I wanted
Yeah,
him
'cause he
to.
went,
But I
no.
wanted him to like, because he was such a dick about
Because he was
it.
looking at
I wanted
you.
him
You
to
looked in
sweat
the
a
mirror,
little.
and he was going like, "No, absolutely not."
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's
then
one way to look at it, or he was just like, "You can't park here." He wasn't
Shane.
saying no, absolutely not.
Okay,
he was
Shane,
just standing there like,
you tell me,
hey,
was he saying it in a peaceful way or was he being
I
intimidated?
do not recall.
Dude, he
That was-
recalls.
that
He
was 2 years
recalls.
ago. I do not recall.
He admitted it in the car. So
I do not recall. I did not admit anything.
He was belligerent.
So
This is all
he was just
hearsay.
being a dick. And so I was about to
How
park
old was the
there.
lady?
Well, we didn't. Did we see?
We
her?
didn't get to see
We
her
didn't get to
come
see it because we ended up leaving,
Okay.
right? And so it wasn't.
It was like, "Hey guys, my mom's in there. Do you mind not parking here?"
That's not what happened.
Where was the car?
All right.
He was trying. Listen, he was trying to bully us, and then so I started parking there, and then he's screaming.
Was he
He's
really?
screaming about it, like about his mom. And it wasn't his mom wasn't in the restaurant. They took the car around the block, and they were coming
that's
back
right.
around. They were
Right,
going
right.
to park the car
Yeah.
so that she can have an easy walk
Yeah.
to the restaurant. And he's like screaming this shit.
I
And
mean,
then,
dude, if you come back and Spot's gone,
Yeah,
you're in trouble.
well, he's lucky. He's lucky because the fact that we took so long and like held that area, having that
Yeah,
back
the
and
car
forth,
actually did show up.
the car had time to show up and get that spot.
Oh, it's
So I'm
funny.
sitting on passenger side. It's on the right side. He's in
all
my
of it's
window.
going-
I've been that dude in a
Dude,
the
spot before.
fight's going over
I'm
top
in
of
between
Shane.
Sid and this guy yelling at each other. I'm new to the city. I'm new to the city. This is first year.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
months into living in the city where I'm just like, how are people acting like this? How the fuck are people acting like this?
and it's like,
Oh, Sid's
at
like,
that
no way,
point-
this motherfucker's gonna get the best of us. And I'm like, he's not getting the best
He's
of
like,
us.
why us? He's like, why us? He's
not getting the best of
And then
us.
Shane's
We're
like,
fine.
I think you should just give him the spot. Dude, it was like,
give him
here's
the fucking spot.
Here's the funniest part about it. Because Shane's a giant, right? Shane's a giant. So like, I'm looking over and he didn't put his seat back. But he's like shrinking in the seat. He's just like so small.
I wanted out of that situation.
Dude, at one point, it's like I'm looking like past him. I don't even see Shane. I just only see the dude.
Dude.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Imagine you're in the car, just a black autistic dude, and some guy that's like, could you guys kindly move your car? My elderly mother is trying to walk into this restaurant. He's like, you're not taking advantage of me. You think you can bully us? And I'm like, you can bully me.
That's funny because I get into this with Brittany a lot. It'll be like a car will stop, and I'm like, all right, someone will stop the car in the middle of the street. I'm like, I give it like 2 minutes, or like a minute. I'll wait. Brittany will reach across from me and be like, "Meh," and honk my horn, and an old lady comes hobbling out, and everyone just looks at me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I do have very low tolerance for that.
Yeah.
well,
Parked
Brittany.
car in the street, I am
Well, here's,
livid.
but yeah, exactly. But like,
I hear you on
I'll
that.
chill a
That's
minute.
tough.
But Brittany's like, fuck this. Why would you wait? This is annoying. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm a white dude. If there's like an old black lady coming out of a house, and I'm like, meh, meh,
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So she'll
Absolutely.
reach. I've told her, I've banned her from the space of my horn. I'm like, you cannot. I'm driving, therefore I operate the horn. You are not allowed to operate the horn.
Yeah.
Good move.
But I will say, is when I'm in the passenger seat and she's driving, the car stops, she's like, man, I'm sitting there like, well, that's what you get. You're in the street. The same thing. It's the same thing
She's
at
right.
Walmart.
She's right.
The same thing at
That's,
Walmart, dude. When I'm like, I'm following behind her. She's, excuse me, move. I'm like, excuse me.
See,
Like
that's
an
the-
old
that's-
Asian lady.
That's the thing about that person in the relationship, because I'm clearly the Britney in my relationship. Like,
Yeah.
like anytime something
yeah.
like that happens, like, well, not just because I'm black, but like,
Yeah,
and
obviously.
again, I'm not saying Britney's autistic, but anytime something like happens, like the first thing Anthony does, she
Kinda is, go ahead.
looks at me, and goes, "Please don't be autistic right now," right? Or if we're in like a merchandise situation where she's trying to get like a lower price on something where the prices were a little confusing, she's like, "Come over and do that autistic thing you do."
Yeah, use your
And get
power.
us,
Oh, yeah,
so
dude.
it's, you know,
That's actually kind of nice.
yeah.
Brittany, she'll get like, she gets real hung up on customer service. So like, she'll scold. Like, you know, you had a bit about being scared of the young black cashiers at Target.
Yeah.
So like, they're kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
Brittany will go up to them and be like if they just start ringing up her stuff, she's like, my day's going pretty well. How about yours? And she'll start like antagonizing them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like teaching them customer service. And I'll just sit there like, hey guys, what's going on? What's happening?
yeah.
What's going on?
It's like, I do, when I see them like typing on their phone when I walk up to the
Yeah.
cashier, like I just like, I'm hoping that the interaction goes well enough for them to say something nice about me to where they're texting or like posting. Like I just
Yeah,
want
hopefully they're
to,
not fighting.
yeah.
This guy just came up and checked out. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, dope as shit. He had this white son. I just,
Yeah, white ass son.
I'm just trying not to have them like flip on me.
Yeah, well, that's
You know what I mean?
That's something me and Brittany fight about a lot. Where she will perceive in her like day-to-day interactions, a big trigger for her is perceived disrespect. Where I'll be like, look, you're in your work environment, you gotta chill out, just like let people do their weird shit and it's fault. But she's like, as soon as I feel like someone's disrespecting me, I fucking flip. So it's like, fair enough. Then it
Yeah.
will. That's my point.
She's like a good fella.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, Spider.
yeah. But my point is, I'll do the opposite, where I'll just let things happen, and that's a whole different problem. But
I don't know if that's a problem because it's like if someone disrespects you, like
not even
whatever.
not disrespect, but just like, and this is my whole point of the interaction grid, is you just like you put up with stuff at like an incremental level, to where next thing you know, you're married at 26, you're living in New Jersey. All this happened through like very little like concessions.
Yeah, it's tough though. Like I get through that. I do that a lot in stand up. Like forever, I would just put up with anything.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll do it for fucking $100.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Like I'll do that. And then once you start standing up for yourself, people do hate you.
Yeah, that's true
Like
too.
people are
Tell me
instantly like,
about
he's
it.
a fucking asshole, and it's like, nah.
Well, you're interacting the flow of all that interaction. It's
Yeah.
like there's been this clear pattern, and as soon as you break it, it disrupts the whole grid, and then you just let
Yeah.
it form back around you, and whatever you lose and shake off. It's like,
Yeah, it's weird because there is a way that people want to like treat you as you are to them that you kind of have to let them have. Like you can't fight every battle of every person's perception about you. So you just like let them have that. Because like for me, I feel like a lot of people, like I come off as like an authority figure, as like overly intense, or as
this is my fucking spy, you bitch. Get the fuck.
First of all, but that's the thing.
I'm fair- yeah,
when
I-
I get in those situations with the people, like, so the reason why I come off as autistic in those situations because I don't escalate.
If also
Like,
if someone approaches me being like, no, absolutely no, I flip out.
Well, if that's how
I'm
the story is presented, to you.
Yeah.
Or if someone's like,
Dude, Shane is completely covered. Like, dude,
he hit you with the white. He hit you with the white guy. Fucking
we.
just that.
What do you look like?
Let me say
Shades on, sunglasses?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When
This
we
was
when we were
3
pulling,
years ago.
when we were pulling off,
Yeah.
the first thing Shane said was, "Sorry, I was a bitch in that situation."
Now, in hindsight, do you think maybe I was trying to appease a autistic man who just got in a fight? Do you think maybe I was just like, this is meaningless, I'll just say this to him?
Did you feel like I was hostile afterwards? Did you feel like I was like
No,
upset?
you're never hostile
exactly.
afterwards.
Exactly. So we were right back to normal
For sure.
And
You
like,
were back to normal.
you
were back.
Called an autistic
you're right.
episode.
You're right.
I was
no,
sitting
he
there
wasn't.
like,
He
what the
was
fuck
it
was
was
that?
like because for me it's like okay now we're back to normal and I can start making fun of Shane, but he was still like fucking
remember-
rattled by it.
I remember
so
seeing
it was like I had to wait
old
for like
woman-
2 days before I could bring that back
You
up
guys
again.
drove together every day.
Yes.
I remember seeing an old woman with a cane. I'd be like, he wasn't lying.
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
Just
lying.
stop.
He wasn't lying. He definitely wasn't lying.
It happens.
Yeah, I was okay. I just,
Dude,
I wasn't. Nothing changed.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun. It was just a funny situation to see. Because it was like I just felt like that would have been exactly the dude Shane would have been bullying in a comedy show. He was such
in
a
a
dick.
comedy show. 1,000,000%.
Yo, I'm always on stage, dog.
Well,
It's time to go. It's time to go.
something you gotta work on.
It's my my interaction grid.
yes, you're
Yeah.
you know, that's the stranger interactions are a whole separate grid that's coming at you at random. You can't really help that. But then as they slowly kind of amass into your little like center of gravity, that's kind of like your everyday interaction. If you interact with a stranger enough, that becomes part of the interaction grid.
Yeah,
Like the lady who makes my acai bowls.
I have a hard time accepting like the stranger etiquette. I think, or we have to act like we don't know we're both people right now.